bother me. Mommy's on live. Let me be, Sage. Let mommy live. Come on. Come on. Yes, something did go wrong. It was reconnected, and I saw you texting me asking if it was lagging, but I don't know why it wasn't connected. Yes, I saw you asking if you were tweaking earlier, and I was like, you're not, trust me. Technology is acting up everywhere, so I'm not even going to take it personal or make me crazy. Let it make me crazy. We're back, guys. We're back. We're back. What are we going to chat about today? Welcome. We're trying this again. That's what you like. That's what you like. I'm all good. I'm just going to listen and finish the sketch. Nice. Okay. I'm happy to hear that you're using your energy wisely. Is Sage your name? Sergine. My name, Sergine, is not from Sagittarius. No. My name was a mix. If you're asking about my name, it's a mix between my dad and my mom. If you're asking about Sage, I call Sage. His name is Charcoal Sage Gray because he's a wise cat, if that's what you meant. And they do say sages are considered sages, but I guess that was a play on that word. If you're talking about the cat. If you're talking about me, it's a mixture of my mom and dad. Yeah, because Sage is like a wise Sagittarius, I would say. It's like a nickname for sages. So I felt like Sage was like a whole homage to him being so wise and also being a fire sign cat. And being my son. So what's going on in Cape Town right now? I want to visit so bad. Okay. Oh, Jameel Hill. I know who you're talking about. I can see why you think that. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I've seen her before. Cape Town be lit, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I could see. I would love to visit Cape Town. I could tell you guys are living your best lives. Hi, Candace. How are you? Yes, Vince. I've seen Jameel before. And she has like these hazel-esque eyes. Yeah, I've seen her. And she does like braids with ponytails, twist braids, goldish. Definitely seen her. I always see aesthetics. My name is Colton. My mama's got, hi Colton, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to the Serg Show. My name is Serge, aka Sergine. Or I should say Serge. What are we gonna chat about? How's your night going? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vince. Thank you very much. Yes, she's definitely gorgeous. I have been well, I don't know if that's any correlation. Let me make sure I say something. Real fuel. What do you want me to say, real? Yeah, I don't know if there's any correlation, Lil Bousse, about the show Young Rich Africans. I did watch that show, but I don't know if Cape Town is any correlation. You can let me know. Any books you're into? Yes, I am currently into The Liminal Space, but I think it's The Liminal Space. I gotta double check it. The Liminal Space in Between, something like that, by Marcella Kroll. She also does the tarot cards, and I also loved The Afterlife of Billy Fingers, and I loved The Journey of Souls with, I believe, Dr. Newton. And what else have I been in? And The Metaphysical Anatomy by Yvette Rose. Your Body is Talking, Are You Listening? And there's other books in my library for the Audible that I need to read too, which I'd have to look right quick. BRB. Okay, so Whole Brain Living by Jill Bolte. Journey of Souls by Michael Newton. Dodging Energy Vampires by Christine Thorpe. My bad. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Dodging Energy Vampires by Christine Northup. But yeah, Dodging Energy Vampires is so good. You're able to understand it from a different perspective of like how your energy draws in that type of personality, which is a high priestess's life. Anytime you're going, or any intuitive, anytime you're like a bigger energy in the timeline, you always draw in energies, vampires. So you have to learn to protect yourself. I subscribe to your channel. Happy holidays. Thank you, Vince. Thank you for subscribing. Happy holidays to you too. Don't forget to vote for me in one of the descriptions boxes in the recent videos, please. I'm in a competition. But yeah, and what else have I been? There's another one. I would have to look at it again. Okay, I'm done leaving the live. I just wanted to see the name of the books. But anyways, the Kabbalion. Also, you can read into that. And the other one was a hypnosis journey to Avalon. That I need to read, but that's on my list in my library. And also In the Flow. That's for women. To learn to sync up properly. Be careful, my love. Yes, check them out. I love Audible because it gets used faster than me lifting the book. But the Liminal Space, I had actually bought the copy. The Liminal Space in Between. It's the lady that created this tarot deck, Marcella Kroll. Just look for her name and then type in Liminal Space in Between, something like that. That should be the wording. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Okay, she made this tarot deck by Marcella Kroll. So she made that book, and it recently came out sometime earlier this year. That's her first book. I just have my stuff in some boxes, so I gotta find them soon. Yeah, hopefully that gives you a nice little task list. Oh, and Carl, just to let you know, I did try to look up different clips for Twin Town, and I only saw one, which was the trailer, which was very cool in itself. But on YouTube in general, I couldn't find like clips of the movie the way I would want. But I'm still on the hunt for this movie because apparently it's not so easily attainable. I'm also Labusi. I'm also in the middle of finishing the book Psychic Witch too, but that's neither here nor there. He said hunt it down. Yes, I do. I need to hunt it. I do. If Avery was here, I didn't mind talking about another suggestion that she gave me, the K-pop movie, K-pop Demon Hunter. I don't mind giving a little excerpt on what I gathered from it, but I'll wait till she pops in eventually. That movie had a lot of codes. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Fred. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you guys ever want to do like a specific book that we talk about eventually, like create that as a thing in its own self, that can be something we do in a works and dissect it. Hi, Yuri. How are you? Gracias, mi guapo, or el guapo. Sage, please. Please give mommy a break, Sage. My mate been telling me about a book called The Chimp. Heard of that? I have not heard of The Chimp, but I can find out more about it. My MacBook is charging, that's why I don't have it close. But I can put that on the list. I'm gonna snap that right now because I don't want to keep leaving alive. Do you have an idea of what it's about? Did he tell you? Don't forget to subscribe, Lurie. I hope my Bubba's belly's filled. Oh, and another book that's good too is What's Your Aura by Mystic Michaela, I believe, which helps you examine people's auras properly, which I have. Come on. This is not fair. You gotta go. Time to go explore. Go. Oh, that's why you finished your pate. All right, I'll give you another piece later, Bubba. I need to finish this live. I can't. You're okay for now. Okay. That one is deep, some third eye shit. Which one? The chimp? Oh, another good book too. Do I have it close? No, I probably have it in the box too. What's that other one? It has the Eye of Horus on it by Ishmael Perez. Um, Our Cosmic Origin. That's what it's called. Our Cosmic Origin, and it has like the Eye of Horus on it by Ishmael Perez. Oh, the one about seeing aura for what it is. Oh yeah, that definitely. That this is where I reside, for sure. She had an interview with another person that's like a what is it? She's like a researcher. She's also in her spiritual bag, but she doesn't like do it like anyone else. She's more of like a research person. And she had an interview. Her name is Jennifer Carmody, but her YouTube name is JK Ultra. And she had an interview with the Aura author, Mystic Michaela. And Mystic Michaela gave an example of how she used to be a teacher in elementary school, and she used to see auras of the children, and sometimes some of the colors of the auras would look like it was like, I would say it looked like it was like, what's the word? I can't find that word. The auras of the children looked like it was not their original color, because it looked like it was kind of like placed on them or like forced onto them by the color of the parent. And the parent, let's say the parent is red and the kid is actually naturally yellow, she would see like the yellow mixing with the red, knowing that it was the parent that just dropped the kid off that had red. So a lot of the times children were trying to fight off the auras that their parents were trying to place onto them, and the parent is not allowing them to be their true, aura. So she would notice those things, and over time she was able to help those kids, but it was not conducive to her growth. So she needed to leave being a teacher and finally like live her spiritual life, and she became an author. Like in sport or anything really, it's like when you set the alarm clock and you snooze it, that's the chip you get. You get me? Oh, it's like when you set an alarm clock and you say, I'll just snooze it. Oh, like it's meant to showcase like not being productive or standing on what you're gonna do, standing on it. Is that what it's trying to showcase? Like you're a chimp for not doing it? Hi, Carmen. But yeah, if you guys look up JK Ultra's channel, you guys will have some great perspective as well. She's helped me a lot. Hopefully one day I can meet her. and have a great conversation with her on live. And what books are you into right now? I love your energy. You look gorgeous. I'm out. We'll check you out in the next live. Thank you. Thank you for loving my energy. Love your spirit. And kiss Cape Town for me like this. Tell them see you soon. Tell Cape Town Sergine's coming soon. Thank you. See you. Enjoy yourself, your night, and see you next time. And welcome to the family. I need to find my liminal space book though, because that actually, you reminded me to actually get my book to actually start reading it, because I'm not gonna let it collect dust. Good evening. Hi. Hi, D-Maze. How you doing? D-Maze 119. Welcome. What do you want to chat about today, D-Maze? I'm going through different chats. Oh, you are? You're multitasking? Some ask some bloody questions so I could just chill and listen, y'all. Or y'all could just ask, oh, politics and religion? What? Well, okay, I guess I'll go towards religion, because I don't subscribe to the other thing, to be honest. But, you know, to each his own. As for religion, I grew up from a religious family, and I am no longer subscribed to certain labels that were placed from the religious infrastructure of America. So with that being said, I am not really a religious person, but I have taken what resonated from my religious experience growing up, and I leave what doesn't, because I am able to dissect and discern through the world with my spiritual skills. So, yeah, I'm not really like subscribed to any like labels of religion, but I definitely believe in God, and I believe that, you know, we are an extension of Him, and we're all just here trying to be the best version of ourselves as we mirror back to others what we feel inside. And whoever feels inspired by us can do the same for themselves. For the most part, the whole message of every religion is love, and God is love. So as long as you have that in your heart, you're not far off. And yeah, definitely I don't even want to say his name, but what you said in the chat, those, I'm tired of it too. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of hearing about it, but to be honest, the things that are erupting right now because of them and about them is because of the karmic contract that they are meant to realize on Earth, because they've done some things and they are supposed to, you know, universal law does not ever skip nobody. It's like Final Destination. You never can skip that list, you know? So I feel like when it comes to the things you've done in life, you're always going to have blowback eventually at a certain time frame of the constellations and the transits, because the world moves through emotional weather. As much as they don't want you to know that astrology and everything, astrocartography, all of these things are all connected to keep us aware of things. That's why back in the day they had Nostradamuses and oracles to let people know things ahead of time for the royal kingdoms. All of these things are not a coincidence. So with that being said, all of these little transits we're experiencing right now, built it's building up a pressure that pushes out the karma of anyone that is not living in alignment and anyone that got away with certain things and they thought they could get away with it. So that is exactly why we see all these things erupting in the lives of the people you just stated in the chat. Because you can never run from the truth, number one, and you can never think that you're going to get away with something for long. Just because you were able to slide for so long because you had an environment that enabled you does not mean that karma does not know where you live. Yes, I believe that it has happened to me. Karma. Exactly. And same here. Anytime that I thought that I was getting away with something, it did not work. So I'm literally not talking for no reason. I'm talking from experience, and hopefully this can help other people understand that what you reap, you will sow. So do not play yourself. Do not ever play yourself, and don't ever play your future generation. If you're someone that you feel like you want to procreate one day in life and you want to create a new generation, please fix your karma before you do that, because you are bringing people that did not sign up for it into your bullshit. A soul that just come down on earth do not need to be dealing with your karma. They need to be living life unbothered. So make sure you are right with your maker before you decide to procreate. Respectfully. Exactly. Generational wealth instead. Because what else can we do? Are we going to keep being perpetual sufferers, or are we going to shift the trajectory of what we want for our lives and our future? Because this cannot, it's like too much. It's like history cannot keep doing the same thing. Now it's the definition of insanity. At some point, somebody has to be tired of something. So with that being said, those two people you just stated, they all have a position to play in life. Their lives became however it became due to their upbringing. Now, I'm not going to ever enable the behaviors that they have done, but I'm also going to see it from a perspective of understanding why they became the way they became. So I'm not surprised about their behaviors. Because once you know it starts from home, you understand what happened to them, you'll be like, okay, that explains it all. Yeah. And greed and all of the above. But it's all the childhood. The childhood starts that trajectory. That little kid that didn't feel heard or understood and was suppressed is why he became whoever he became. Oh, he did? How does that make you feel, Ellen? Because you did suspect it, did you not? Because the thing is, people don't understand that your energy is your currency. Being right with yourself is your currency. So they have not grasped the fact that universal law is literally here for us to utilize. Universal law is here to protect us, but people think that stepping over people, doing wrong, all of these things is how you get a check faster. But no, that's not how it works. You may get it for now, but you are not going to enjoy it. It's all gonna come with a little strings, invisible strings. I'm not a psychologist, but I am a spiritual psychologist. I can read energies, I can sense things, I can predict things, I see things from a mile away. I am not what the 3D world would call, what is the word? Certified, but the Lord certified me already. Yes, I had great discernment since I was a kid, and I had to tackle lots of distractions to stop me from becoming me. But it didn't stop nothing. Hi, Alan. How you doing? Nice. What's your zodiac? A lot of chosen ones have to experience certain things to get us to this place of being unbothered about it. Because after some time, if you keep encountering people that attempt to humble you just for being, that girl, then at some point you have to realize, like, okay, I am somebody. A Pisces, definitely high priestess. High priestess, or I'm not sure what gender I'm speaking to, if you don't mind me asking. I was going to say high priestess or wizard, depending on... Oh, you're a Gemini, Gregory. Okay, you're a male? Okay, so you're a wizard, period. Yeah, we go through it. And Pisces don't like anybody. There's specific zodiacs that are in my chart that I utilize because I understand my birth chart. And my 7th house is in Pisces, so it has to do with the choice I will make if I decide to like marry somebody who I decide to like partner up with in life for like a forever thing. And a Pisces is not gonna choose someone that's gonna drown them. We're already in water half the time. I don't need extra water. No thanks. I need someone to ground me and make me feel good. Yeah, I'll start reading them. I don't even have to look them in the eye. I have such good skills that my peripheral can sense the energies of what's going on. Like if I purposely don't want to look at you, I'll literally just like peripheral wise, I'll read the energy on the side and I'll see what you're doing. Like it's like eyes in the back of your head type of statement. I have that. I can tell if somebody's talking about me, if they're standing behind me and they're joking, and let's say they're having a full-blown conversation, and at some point in time the conversation shifts into something else about me and I don't even see what they're doing, but I'm facing forward and you're behind me, I'll still know that your tone has shifted into me. I know everything, and that's the blessing and the curse. It's so annoying. Yeah, I can read energy from this conversation. Ask Carl. The first time Carl came on live with me, I read a lot from Carl that I probably didn't even realize I was reading. And he kept going, you're on point, sister. I had I had nothing but gangster party, then boom. Now I'm like the Pope's love's child. You must live a crazy life to all for it is. Yes, I agree. Are you an intuitive too, Gregory? Geminis are alchemists. Geminis can literally turn a penny into $1,000,000 if they want. That is a skill that nobody else can do. And they can finesse. Y'all have the skills of finesse and shape shifting. That's why people should use their powers for good. Virgos too. Yes, I have a Virgo ascending, so my Virgo placement is it's my forefront. So since it's my first house, it makes me seem very reserved. With my mouth closed, I look very like you can't read me. Beyonce in the elevator while Jay-Z getting knocked up upside the head by Solange. That's a reference I like to use. No shade to none of them. But like her demeanor is what I'm trying to showcase. How she was in the elevator like this the whole time her husband getting whacked. That's me. Because I'm not going to let you read me unless I want you to read me. To see it all. No, I knew you misspelled it. What do you want me to read, JJ? You got to give me more than that. You got to give me a little something. A little context. Yeah, Virgos are very much high priestess. They can read it because the analytical parts of them can see a lot. So I'm very pattern recognition chick. I see everything. I can notice the shifts in the person's energy. If they talk different, if they're acting different, if they're holding something back. And half the time they're not ready to admit things to themselves. So because I've learned not to try to take on people's karma, I don't go out my way to be like, hey, maybe you should do this. Maybe now I don't do that no more because it's a waste of my breath. So only if someone asks me, I will help. You have to want help. I'm not going to force people to drink water from the well of knowledge. I was getting lawyer and psychologist from entering. You know, that's so funny. My dad always called me a lawyer. Like energetically, I am very much a lawyer. I am. I'm not even gonna lie. I literally just posted in my reel on IG. I just had a brain fart. I just had a reel that I posted on IG last week, and in the slide of the reel, I put my toxic trait is I can represent myself in court. I promise you, nothing gets past me. That is such, you see, Pisces things, you just read that off me for real. Nothing gets past me. My dad always be like, where's the lawyer? Anytime they need me to handle something on the phone, talking to some type of corporate person, they always be like, call Sir G. And I'll be like, when the person try to talk fast or like finesse some bullshit, I'm like, excuse me, can you repeat that last line? Okay, and what does that mean? Oh no, can you repeat that? Don't talk fast, you ain't slick. Explain yourself. Yeah. Objection. Objection. Grounds for bullshit. And I do hold people in contempt. I don't play that. I'm like the gods from back in the day. We gonna keep you in a cellar until you learn your fucking lesson. Like Vampire Diaries. Starve you what? Starve you from the blood until you learn. Keep them in a cellar. Yes, very much. I love me some lawyering. I'm definitely never going to do no 3D lawyer process. I'm never going to do no 3D lawyer process to go to school for all that. But I could be like Elspeth, the show Elspeth. I could be the decree. You need me for extra eyes, I'll do that. But I'm not doing like the school process part. No. I ain't got time for that. I already know the knowledge. I'm good. If it was a multiverse degree, I wouldn't mind. But not no 3D. Yeah. Well, I guess we all can read each other. That's what being real intuitives are. I understood what you meant. Carl is still drawing. I'm reading over the last messages 1 second to see if I miss anything. Yes, it's a gift and a curse. I agree, it is a gift and a curse. But honestly, now it's like, I don't even care. It's like, heavy is the head that wears the crown, but is the crown really heavy? No. Once you know who you are, it's not heavy. As long as it's positive vibes. Exactly. As long as it's positive vibes, as long as my mind is stimulated and I don't feel like I'm depleting my energetic bank, then huzzah. Yes, it will soon be a masterpiece. Let's hope. Period. You better Edgar Allan that Poe. You better channel your ancestor. How did you end up stumbling upon me, Mr. Mays? Oh, that's unfortunate news topic. The next spiritual. You're still young, closer to the next spiritual one, so keep everything fun with love. Amen. Well, I'm happy that you were able to find some introspection on this chat live tonight. I am very mature for my age, so I'm really flattered that you felt compelled because I usually was always hanging around older people when I was younger. When I was like, I even remember, yeah, from 16. From 16, I was with like older people because I just felt like I would learn some older people. Not all of them are actually their age. So it's very flattering whenever I meet like someone that is a bit older, not because of like age, but like still just older, and it lets me know like, oh, I'm on the right track. I actually have some wisdom.